Hey there, Heather. Hello there, Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcoming you to the semifinals of the PC Replay Baseball 64 team tournament that we had 21 seasons / decades things. Top three moved on, 63 teams into the 64 team, and then two groups of 32, making it the real 32 teams you see on the left hand side. And then now we're down to four. We're down to four teams that definitely were not supposed to make the semifinals. The 1908 Cubs were not expected to get out of the first round. The 1969 Orioles were supposed to lose in the quarters. The 1955 Yankees were supposed to lose in the second round, and the 93 Orioles would have only made it through the quarters. There have been some massive shocks. The number one seed 1906 Cubs got taken out in the second in the quarters with the 55 Yankees 4-1, which was a massive shock. The number two seed 1912 Red Sox lost in the first round to the 1960 Pirates, who then lost to the 1906 Cubs, who then lost to the 1955 Yankees 6 degrees of bacon. The 3 seed 98 Braves got taken out in the quarters by the 1908 Cubs, and the 4 seed 1911 A's got taken out in the second round by the 1908 Cubs. So the 1908 Cubs have done fantastic. They've taken out the 93 White Sox in 7 games. Now, the 1908 Cubs were actually down 3-1 and then won 3 games by a combined score of 4-1. I kid you not. The 1908 Cubs took care of the 1911 A's in 5, and then the 1998 Braves in a sweep. So they've actually gone combined 11 and 1. Yeah, 11 and 1. A combined 11 and 1 in their last 12. The 69 Orioles, they swept the 61 Giants in 4. They took out the 71 Tigers, despite being down 3-love in the series. They won the next 4. And then they easily took out the 47 Dodgers in 5. So practically, they have won 8 of their last 9 games. So that's like unfreaking believable. You have two teams who are hot for each other. And because the 1908 Cubs are the worst possible seed, and the 1969 Orioles were the best possible seed, they will face each other. Got the 55 Yankees, that's the 11th seed. They took out the 79 Orioles in 5, the 41 Dodgers in a sweep, and the 1906 Cubs in 5, which was a shocker because everyone thought that we were going to see Cubs versus Cubs. So the 1955 Yankees have only dropped 2 games out of a possible 14. The 93 Orioles, they took care of the 1924 Washington Senators 4-2. They swept the 77 Reds and had a tough series with the 47 Indians, but they won Game 6 on a crazy 2-run home run by Damon Buford, Don Buford's son, who is part of the 1969 Orioles, and then they rallied for another run and took out Cleveland and avoided a Game 7. So technically, we will take an inside look at the 1908 Cubs. They are second in quality starts, second in whip, second in batting, which against not much for runs, not much for stuff. They're 6-2 at home, 6-2 on the road. They have won 6 straight games. And the schedule for them, that's how they did it. They were down 3-1 to the 93 White Sox. As I said, they won 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, and then they took care of the A's 4 out of 5, and then the Braves. Every game was a tight game with the Braves last week. They take on the 1969 Orioles. This is how they've done it. They swept the Giants, as I said. They lost 3 straight to the Tigers, only scoring 7 runs in 3 games, but somehow a grand slam in Game 4, which actually was the TSN turning point. 5 runs in the 8th inning when the Tigers, when Mickey Lolich was looking good, Boog Powell hit a grand slam to win the game, in a sense, and then 1-0, 2-1, 6-5. The 47 Dodgers were decent opponents, too, only losing Game 3. The 93 Orioles took care of the 61 Giants on a sweep. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. Yeah, the 93 Orioles. They're not going to... Okay, well, doesn't matter. 93 Orioles. See that and all that. Well, actually, the 93 Orioles are second in runs and second in slugging percentage. Not bad for pitching. I mean, for that schedule. Took care. They had to win to Washington. Then they won 7 in a row. And then they lost Game 1 to Cleveland and Game 5 to Cleveland. So it practically meant when the Orioles score a run, they win the game. 3 of their 4 losses this year of the tournament have come when they don't score a run. They actually were close to being shut out by the 47 Indians for the second straight game, but one got the 3 runs in the 9th inning. As I look, as you can see, Cleveland was up, and then 3 runs in the 9th. We'll scroll kind of to the bottom. Cal Ripken flew out. Lonnie Smith batted for Pegler, grounded out. 2 outs. Chris Hoyles gets hit by a pitch. Damon Buver comes in to pinch hit for Segui and hits a home run. 2-2. Stu Gromek came in to pitch. Leo Gomez battled for Harold Reynolds. Walked. Brady singled. Glenn Davis came in for Macklemore and somehow got a single. RBI single. So that's how they did it. And now the 55 Yankees. And the 55 Yankees, well, pretty good in pitching, second in quality starts. Not much for hitting. It's good for them. They took care of the 79 Orioles 4 out of 5, and then they won 4 straight against Brooklyn. They were all tight games. They lost to the 1906 Cubs in the first game, but won the second game away, and then somehow came back with a pair of 9th inning magic, and then went 4-0. So here we start in 93 Baltimore. The 93 Orioles start. The 55 Yankees. That's the starting lineup. And I don't think Joe Collins has done much. Yeah, Joe Collins has batted terribly. So Scudrin will play first base. Rizzuto will DH. So that's the plan. 93 Orioles. That's our plan. Here we go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Replay Radio is live from Baltimore. Top of the first.
Yards, of course, they don't share the same purpose as 69 Orioles because those guys play Memorial. Fernando Venezuela, 1-1 with a 3.34 ERA, 7 strikeouts, 16 walks. That's painful. He's 8-10 in real life. First guy faces Hank Bauer, 167, home run, 2 RBIs. First pitch, and it's a fly ball. Anderson flips it to left. Night base hit, Coca-Cola.
1 out, base is empty.
Your sponsors here. Andy Carey, 5 for 45, 1-11. Fly ball to center. Devereaux makes the catch. That's 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Mickey Mantle, 11 RBIs, 5 home runs in this series. Playoffs. Scooping over to center. Devereaux will not be able to make the catch. There will be a looping single from Mantle. And here comes
2 outs, men on first.
208, 4 RBIs. They set up the gut. Manto is fast. He'll speed to third. And now Scudrin, who was not in this.
2 outs, men on first and third.
First base. 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's hit a couple of key home runs against the Cubs. And he flies to right. And Fernando gets out.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the first.
Bob Turley, 3-0 with a 1.36 ERA. 37 strikeouts, 22 walks. So Turley's basically the big boy here. 17-13 in real life for the 55 Yankees. Of course, the 55 Yankees in real life, they lost the World Series to the Dodgers in 7 hard-fought games. The 93 Orioles in real life did not do well. They were 3rd in the division, but they did well in the 93 seasonal things. That's why they are here. Brady Anderson leads off, 328, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Hits it to Scudrin, who jumps on first base.
1 out, base is empty.
There's Mark McLemore, 158, 3 RBIs. So Mac attacked.
1 out, man on second.
Mike Devereaux, 323, home run, 13 RBIs. Fly ball to center, McLemore can't move.
2 outs, man on second.
There's Harold Baines, 267, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Hits it to Hunter, and he's gone. So, again, both teams.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the second.
On to the second. There's Irv Norman, 200 with an RBI. And Hoyles to
1 out, base is empty.
Gonna go 447, 3 and 12. The shortstop and 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty.
Billy Hunter, 189, 2 RBIs. It's at the Reynolds, and it's possible to field single.
Hey!
Hits. So Hunter gets on base. Hey.
2 outs, men on first.
If you should have 188 with an RBI. And he'll pop up to Reynolds, so no damage.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
He's Ripken, 13 RBIs, 6 home runs, so. Rambo the carry, good job, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Pagliaro, 6 RBIs. He would drive to right field. Bauer will not make the catch.
1 out, man on first.
Chris Hills, 19 RBIs. He's been RBI crazy last tournament.
Track 3, you're out.
2 outs, man on first.
And David Ziggy, 5 RBIs.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the third.
Hank Bauer leads off. Pop up to second.
1 out, bases empty.
Here you go, Hank Bauer. Keep batting stats and all that. Andy Carey. Just his stats. Series. And base hit off the pitcher's glove. And fortunately for Fernando, that's just a single.
1 out, man on first.
Fernando. That's right. And he'll take Luke first and second for Barra.
1 out, men on first and second.
That's just his stats. He gets hit by a pitch. The bases are now loaded for Scudrick. Just the way he likes it.
1 out, bases loaded.
And he hit a grand slam against the 1906 Cubs, so he's gonna try something big. Come back with the Fernando. The third to home for the 4th out. It is a double play. And
no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the third.
On to the third, here's Reynolds. And he hits it to McDougal, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Brady Anderson, his stats. Session, strike 3.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Mark McElroy, 172. Hits it to McDougal. Ooh. Nope. That's a 4-3 ground out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
And I'm gonna make you mine.
Top of the fourth.
First 1-2-3 innings by other team. Now for bidding PNC and AT&T sponsoring this part of the program, Irv Noren. Show stats. And a leaping play by Reynolds. Thank God Fernando was alive.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's McDougal, who had a 2-run home run game. I can't remember when. I think it was 2nd round. And he grounds out Fernando to Suki.
2 outs, bases empty.
Billy Hunter. What he's done. Hit to Reynolds, and let's go for single. Oh, but he's out. Hunter couldn't do it the second time.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Just like that. Where's my cat?
Bottom of the fourth.
On the 4th, here's Devereaux. See his stats. Right now. That's because his name is 500.
No outs, men on first.
So he's possibly going to steal. 3-3, that's a steal attempt. And Sparrow, it is a stolen base by Devereaux. Needed anything. Sparrow needed anything.
No outs, men on second.
Beans. His stats. Hit to carry, and he's out at first. Devereaux will have to hold.
1 out, man on second.
Ripken has hit. He's had a 2-home run game. I can't remember when. He did it again.
1 out, man on first.
Mike Pagliaro. See him?
One out. Men on first and second.
There's Hoyles. Hit a grand slam. I can't remember when. I think it was game number 3 or something. Ground ball to carry. Got the double play he needed. Baltimore does score a run.
1 run,
so
2 hits, and 1 left on.
the damage could have been worse.
Top of the 5th.
On to the 5th. Here's Pizzuto. I know he hasn't played much. Base hit.
No outs, men on first.
Here's Bauer. Pizzuto might steal. 88.
No outs, men on
5
first.
or 6 on the first time. Lines out. Malcolm makes sketch one now.
1 out, men on first.
Fernando. Hit the first base. Hard shot down the line. Ooh, and a force play. Was lower, that would have been
2 outs, men on first.
By Carey, but it's not. There's Mando. Nice fly ball, but Anderson makes the catch.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
4.5, so this
Bottom
game
of
is
the 5th.
official. Well, I didn't think it was going to rain. Hit the Verdugo. Got it. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Reynolds.
1 out, men on first.
Suzuki, that's his numbers, and Reynolds, that's his numbers. Here's 80. Second.
1 out, men on first and second.
Matt Gilmore. Rainbow the carry, double play.
That's their second double play turn today.
1-0.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 6th.
Hit to Reynolds, and he's out. It's 1.
1 out, base is empty. Two outs, base is empty.
So, all right.
Two outs, man on second.
Verdugo. Hit the second, and he's out. So Fernando does it again.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
Devereaux.
No outs, man on first.
2 for 2? Nope. Not this time.
1 out, base is empty.
Bates. Gets it the third, and possible error. Yeah. No? Wow, I'm surprised.
2 outs, base is empty.
Okay.
2 outs, man on first.
Okay. Gonna go the right. 3 out.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 7th.
Under the 7th. Pioneer Geico sponsoring this as we look down the right field line. Here's Hunter. That's it.
No outs, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
As well. Hernandez sees this and gets the guy at first, and Hunter goes to second. This is a tight game.
1 out, man on second.
Ball 4.
You're going to intentionally walk Bauer to get to carry. I don't think that's a good idea.
1 out, men on first and second.
I mean, Bauer's not hitting that well either. Monson to the left field. Harrington's got 4, and it's a base hit. Carey gets his first RBI of the season.
One out,
third.
men on second and third.
Mantle. You can get out of this. You're gonna potentially have Mantle to get the bear up.
One out, bases loaded.
Well,
They brought the infield
the
in.
bases loaded against Barra. Barra hasn't done much. They're gonna coming into the game will be Williamson as well. Fly ball to the right, that will be a sac fly. It's a 2-1 for the Yankees.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Here's Scooter. This could be trouble. It's a 1, it's just a single. But it's an RBI single by Scooter, makes it 3-1. So now the Yankees are looking good.
2 outs, men on first and third.
And Morin score. Hit the Reynolds, and he's out. The Yankees put up 3 runs.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Hit to Billy, and he's out.
1 out, bases empty.
Siki, fly ball, 2 outs.
2 outs, bases empty.
Reynolds.
2 outs, men on first.
Anderson will strike out, so Turley looking pretty good.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 8th.
3-1. Madugo. It's in a rare play. Bet, but it's foul territory, so he has a 50-50 chance to stay at the plate. Yep. No, sir.
1 out, bases empty.
Hunter. And he flies to Mac.
2 outs, bases empty.
Masudo to third, and that's gonna be it. Nope. That's it. Nope, it's for 3.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
I'm not gonna make you mine.
Bottom of the 8th.
One more out. Here's ouch! Bunt. Not the best.
No outs, men on first.
Aquamar might steal. But he won't.
No outs, men on first. It's a hit and run.
Hit and run and hit the second base. They can only get Macklemore at second. Hey, who's check? I don't know. Hold on a second. Do you walk Baines? Charlotte's Baines and Rick.
1 out, men on second.
So you can't intentionally walk both. You have to intentionally walk one. Baines. Sashing. 2 outs. Now do you walk Ripken to get the tags?
2 outs, men on second.
They're going to walk him. And we'll intentionally walk Ripken to get the tags.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Tags. It works! Charlie's idea works.
No runs, no hits, and 2 left on. Top of the 9th.
Into the 9th. We got Bauer, Carey, and Mantle. And it's gonna be Martin. Actually, Billy Martin didn't start this game. They say it. So Martin might actually get himself to move up.
No outs, men on first.
Billy Martin, that's just what he's done 10 games. Carey has a double. Carey does have a double. Williamson's going to come out. And it's going to be Poole. Jim Poole's going to come in to face Carey. But Carey's seemingly absurd, so they're going to go with serve. Strike 3.
1 out, men on first.
Mantle. They're not going to let him pitch it. Lined out to second. Reynolds sees it. And first.
2 outs, men on first.
You don't want to hit the battery. Hit to Siki. Hit to Siki. You got it. So.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
3 run Yankees.
Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the ninth. Third base will go to Coleman. They're going to let Coleman hit, and right field will go to serve. So you got Hoyle, Saki, and Reynolds. Hoyle's is pretty good. Like a well-oiled machine.
No outs, base is empty.
Well, Turley's going to have to leave. They're going to go with Morgan, who's got the league with 5 saves. They need a 6. Saki is not coming. They don't need Saki. They are going to bring in the guy who hit that big home run to win the game last time. Buford can lightning strike twice. And evidently, it doesn't.
1 out, base is empty.
Harold Reynolds is not a good hitter. So they're going to get killed, and it's going to be Lonnie who will come in with the pinch hit. Lonnie Smith. Around time. Like they said,
1 out, man on first.
Brady hits it to Coleman, and they'll get the 1 run, maybe 2. Is it a double play? It is a double play. Game, set, match, Yankees win.
And they turn their 3rd double play of the game.
Baltimore did make it interesting with Lewis' home run.
Wins a close one.
The Yankees win a nail biter.
From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
Very much a nail biter. Turley beats Venezuela. Morgan picks up save from Nuevo Cease. And he carried the MVP even though he sucked. 2 for 4 with an RBI. Well, home run by Chris Hoyles. Fernando dropped the 1 and 2. Williamson did well in relief, so did Poole. Turley 4-0. He gave up the home run. Then they said, let's go to Morgan. And he does the job. 3-2 Yankees win game 1. But remember, there's only 1 game. We got a double. Cubs and Orioles. The other one from the Crossway at Memorial. The Cubs go with this lineup. And they're going with Moran to DH. The 69 Orioles will go with Baron. Yep.
Replay Radio is live from Baltimore. Top of the 1st.
So, the Orioles, Dave McNally, 4-1 in this postseason, 303 ERA, 24 strikeouts, 13 walks. In real life, in 1969, he was 20-7 for the 69 Orioles that lost the World Series to the Miracle Mets in 5. The 1908 Cubs won the World Series against Detroit, and for the only time in 108 years, they had won the title. The franchise. Frank Chance, but Johnny Evers, 289 career yards. And instantaneously, come on.
No outs, man on first.
It's Plunk.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
245 for home run, 3 RBIs. Chance to steal. Well, Evers is a tricky dicky. I shouldn't really say that.
No outs, man on second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Still attempt by Evers.
No outs, man on second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
It's no big deal. For Shecker. Hit the Belanger, and he's at first. Evers will slide to third.
1 out, man on third.
No Wildflower Schultz. 9 RBIs. Can you make it 10? The answer is probably not. Let's play it first.
Hey!
It's a single. Schultz gets RBI number 10, and the Cubs strike first, wins it.
1 out, man on first.
Frank Chance, player manager. Only batting 161. Buddy grounds out McNally to Powell. Schultz gets to second.
2 outs, man on second.
There's Steinfeld, 313 with 3 RBIs. And a fly ball to right.
1 run, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 1st.
Bottom first, and Novak with a decimal 7.9 ERA, 25 strikeouts, 8 walks. In real life, he was 24-7 for the 1908 Cubs. Don Buford, his son, Damon play and actually get to the semifinal by his home run. He comes in, batting 271 with 4 homers, 13 RBIs. And he flies to Howard.
1 out, bases empty.
Paul Blair, 286 homer, 10 RBIs. And he flies to Schultz.
2 outs, bases empty.
F. Rob, 306, 2 and 12. Session.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
Lemon squeezy.
Top of the second.
Top of the second. Dal Howard playing center field. They decided to put him in today. Hit to third base. Brooks got him. Yeah, Seigel's been struggling, so they decided
1 out, bases empty.
Let's go Valley. Here's Tinker, 11 RBIs. He leads the team. Lines out to Blair, 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Jenny Clean, the catcher. And he gets a hit.
2 outs, man on first.
Todd Moran. He gets bumped by McNally. That's a second hit by pitch. First and second for Evers.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Johnny Evers, that's his stats through 60 games. Evers will strike three.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
There's Bruce Powell, 19 RBIs. He only has 2 home runs, but he's making the RBIs count. And a walk.
No outs, men on first.
Brooks Robinson, 317, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Lines out to front camps, Powell folds.
1 out, man on first.
Chico Salmon, 93 for 27, but 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. They need his hitting. Base hit.
1 out, men on first and second.
148 with 2 RBIs.
One out, bases loaded.
Ballinger, Belanger, whatever you want to freaking call him. 2 RBIs. But he strikes out. Now it's up to Davey Johnson.
2 outs, bases loaded.
91 with 3 RBIs. Deep fly, but Schecker makes the catch and the bases are loaded.
No runs, 2 hits, and 3 left on. Top of the third.
1 to the third, Schecker. That's his stats. Base hit.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
His stats, a steal attempt by Schecker, maybe. B.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
He will bunt. Duke sees this and can only get the guy at first. So Schecker moves to second.
1 out, man on second.
Frank Chance batting. Frank Chance, that's just his card. He'll take a walk.
1 out, men on first and second.
There's Steinfeld. Some of his stats. Hit to Belanger and a double play. 6 for the make pitching.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
Here's Buford. He had 2 home runs in 1 game. I can't remember when. And now it's a single.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
This is his stats. Rambo to Steinfeld. You get 1 guy, and that's the Libra. Sometimes that's better than
1 out, men on first.
After all. He had 2 home run game. I think it was like game 3.
It's a hit and run.
Last time. Hit and run. Rounder in the hole at second. But a diving stop by Evers to get the guy at first. Rounder in second.
2 outs, men on second.
Powell hit the grand slam against the St. Louis Tigers. That was the home run that launched the comeback. Grab the center. Howard will not be able to catch it. It is.
2 outs, men on first.
Brooks Robinson had a 2-home game. I can't remember when. Anyway, grounds out. 5-3. But run scores.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
Top of the fourth, Dallin Howard playing 10 games. And he hits at the center. Player is probably going to hold him to a single. Tis. Nothing but a single.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Had 2 triples. I can't remember which game that was.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
I think he's going to bunt. Why not? And he sees this and catches the ball before it drops to the ground.
1 out, men on first.
Just clean. See his stats. And he flies to center. Player moves to catch it down.
2 outs, men on first.
To the right. Frank should be able to get this. He does.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the fourth.
Chico Salmon. And he grabs a Steinfeld if he gets one down.
1 out, base is empty.
Echeburn. See his stats. Lines at the center. Howard will not make the catch.
1 out, men on first.
Ballinger. That's
1 out, men on first and second.
the 9-hole hit, Davey Johnson. And a leaping catch by the shortstop. Possible double play. Did Echebarren lean too much? He did. He leaned.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the fifth.
Top of the fifth. Evers. That's it.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
Checker bunts. Luke sees this and gets a guy at first, but not at second.
1 out, men on second.
So, that's the third hit by pitch by McNally.
1 out, men on first and second.
Chance. Okay, about the third. They'll get 1. But just the guy at second. Evers will move to third, but they need a hit.
2 outs, men on first and third.
At the RBI. Okay. Popped up, so...
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the fifth.
Dribbler, flip it. Got by Coon.
1 out, base is empty.
Player.
Violation.
2 outs, base is empty.
What's that from? Session.
And just like that, the inning's over.
That was McCat.
Top of the sixth.
Under the 6th, here's Howard. Deep fly, but Buford makes the catch.
1 out, base is empty.
Team good.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's the cleat. What's in there?
2 outs, men on first.
Hospital pitch. Is that a high number? No, it's a 2.
2 outs, men on first.
And nice 3.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the sixth.
Bottom of the 6th for Boog.
No outs, men on first. He's going to lay down a bunt.
Brooks says bunt. Frank says. You got it first. Successful sacrifice. But Brooks is not happy.
One out, men on second.
Ooh, Chico. Hit the second and possible error. But no. We will go to third, but there's 2 outs.
2 outs, men on third.
Richard Bernard. Really not. No, look. Check what's going.
2 outs, men on first.
Robots won't. Why? Here's the logic.
Two outs, men on first and third.
He's like, I can get him. He does get him. Runners left at third, but the Orioles take a 2-1
One
lead.
run, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Top of the 7th.
Surprised the photo doesn't change. Evers. Takes a while.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
Checker bunts. Dave seizes and can only get the guy first.
1 out, men on second.
Schultz. That's it. Evers might go. I think he'll go for it. He's going to try to score. It is an RBI by Schultz. His second of the night. He's tied at 2.
1 out, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
He's a gamer.
One out, men on first.
I don't know what you do.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Do you earn McNally? Do you love him? He's a gamer. I drive to right field. F-Rob's right there. F-Rob's right there. A single first and second for Steinfeld.
1 out, men on first and second. The defense is playing in at the
McNally's
corners.
disappointed in his performance. I would be too. So they're going to go with Leno Hart. Dave Leno Hart is going to come in. Steinfeld. Fly ball to center, Blair makes the catch. Schultz holds.
2 outs, men on first and
It's
second.
only 4-1. You gotta hold it. Al. This might be gone. Really not. Oh, it's just a single by Howard, and that's an RBI by Dallas Howard to make it 4-2.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Sox won, but Peter makes it.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
We're about. Here's at the Buford. Center field. It's a single.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners. It's a hit and run.
Where? Hit and run? Oh. Swings and misses. But it's a double play. So, nice
That's
job
their
by-
second double play turn today.
Nice job by the Cubs.
2 outs, bases empty.
Efron.
2 outs, men on first.
That'll be what we need to see. Boot. Is it a rare play? It is. Double 3. It is a 4-6. Attempted pickoff. And he gets picked off. Nice job.
No runs, 2 hits, and none left on.
It's all about the defense.
Top of the 8th.
On to the 8th. Who's clean? 6-3. It's a work.
1 out, bases empty.
Moran. Takes a walk.
1 out, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
And it's a 2-1. Ooh, it's possible to pick up mistake. But he's a 65. The one number, 66. He goes to second.
1 out, man on
It's like
second.
only one number. Fuck. Evers.
Ball 4.
He'll walk him. Do you want Checker to get the Schultz? No. Because
1
obviously
out,
Schultz.
men on first and second.
Checker. Right up the center. One can score for sure. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Yeah, it's 2 for Checker. You get 5 to 2. But now. Nope. For Checker, it's got 2 RBI double.
1 out, man on second.
To make it 5 to 2, and that's gonna probably be the end of the winner. Yeah, they got it. They gotta go with someone. They're gonna go with Harden. Gonna go with Jim Harden as well. Sure. Makes sense. It's another RBI. His third of the day. Nice.
He now has 3 RBIs today.
Now 6 to 2.
1 out, man on first.
Chance. Almost to right. Oh boy. Schultz might go. You're safe. It's an RBI double by chance. The player manager attempts to put on the offensive.
1 out, man on second.
Snipe out. Hit the second, and that's an out. Chance to move to third, though. I thought the Cubs would be the second.
2 outs, man on third.
And Howard get another RBI. Answer is no. Finally.
4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th, and here comes Luke. Hits it to Steinfeld. Gone. 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Robinson.
2 outs, bases empty.
Chico. That might be gone. Hits.
2 outs, man on first.
Just the runs. Engineer.
Ball 4.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And he has a third. This is infield single, is it?
Hey!
It is. It hits.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Maybe he needs this.
Track 3.
But he doesn't. His bases loaded strikeout, and Baltimore can't.
No
hold it.
runs, 2 hits, and 3 left on. Top of the 9th.
7 to 2 with a 5-run lead. I think they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna empty the bench. Kid Durbin's gonna come in. And he flies to right, so might as well.
1 out, bases empty.
Yeah, it's 7 to 2. Get you guys out there. Durbin does that. Clean. 7 to 2. You don't want to get rid of your catcher. There's a 5-run game. Now there's like it's a 5-run game. I need Zimmerman. So it's his the second season and base hit for Zimmerman.
1 out, man on first.
Amaran is out. It is Lego who will come in. He's not doing that well with the bat. If we drive to center, Blair will plunk it. Yes, Lego's good.
2 outs, man on first.
Fields for Evers, he's gone, so it's going to be Sully Hoffman. Get him into the game. I don't know why. To be honest with you. But he lines out. I would have just gone through those.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. Shortstop will go to Zimmerman. Second base is Hoffman's position. Catcher is Marshall. Up Marshall. So the Orioles are thinking. Let's try one more. Remember the Hoffman who gets a look now. So I think
1 out, bases empty.
Yeah, they're pretty much gone. I pretty much know they're gone. So Dave May is gonna come in. At bat, Schultz should be able to make the catch. He does.
2 outs, bases empty.
F Rob. Well, Kurt, he knows he's out. He knows he's in. So Moulton, Kurt Moulton's coming in. And strikeout games that match. The 1908 Cubs score 6.
Chicago wins the game easily. Until next time, this is Replay
They had
Radio
the same
signing
amount of
off.
hits, but the Cubs had the moxie. Roebuck beats McNally. Wildfire, the MVP, with 3 RBIs. Sheckard had 2. So the 3-4 guys had, the 2-3 guys, excuse me, had 5 of them. Roebuck did, well, Lanehart and Harding did not do the job. Roebuck did. His ERA goes up to 1.04. So that was it. Both home teams win the game. So, well, the 55 Yankees could be the odds-on favorite. They've only lost twice. So that's the end of game 1. So tomorrow will be game 2s. Anyhow, Jeff, I'm going to do